Hi, this is Jazz with Let's Be Real Radio Talk, and I'm here today with none other than John Gruber with DisArmHate. Tell us about your campaign and what are you doing here at the DNC Convention 2016?
Yeah, definitely. So DisArmHate is one of the campaigns the Brady Campaign is pushing. And the Brady Campaign is the Brady Campaign to Prevent Gun Violence, which is named after Jim Brady, which was President Reagan's press secretary that was wounded in the attack on him when they tried to assassinate him. And he actually ended up in a wheelchair, but also becoming a great advocate for gun violence prevention. And he was helpful in passing the 1994 Brady Bill, which created the background check system that we have today.
Wonderful. Now, how has things been going now? This is day 2 of the Democratic National Convention. So have a lot of people come by your booth. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I can't tell you how many people have beeline. They see Brady Campaign to Prevent Gun Violence. They come up and they say, "I'm with you." Like, they are happy to see us. They are excited to see us. They love the DisArmHate. And you know, they really responded to it because it's such a, people are so sick of seeing these terrible news stories. First it was Charleston, it's Orlando, it's a movie theater, it's a church. I mean, you can't, it's a gay club, like you can't escape it.
Yes.
And so people are really fed up with that. And you know, we've also seen it in the presidential primary, right? We saw Secretary Clinton go after Bernie Sanders for voting against the Brady Bill 5 times. And we've seen it brought up by Donald Trump, who said he could shoot someone in the face in the middle of Fifth Avenue and get away with it. So people are fed up and they're really acting on this issue. And I mean, I can tell you how many signups and how much enthusiasm we're getting.
Oh, that is so outstanding.
Yeah.
So you're here for the duration of the convention?
We're here for the duration of the convention, and we've endorsed Secretary Clinton, so we're rooting for her.
Wonderful. So tell our listeners how they can get in touch with you if they want to participate.
Yeah, definitely. So I think the best way to get in touch with us is go to www.bradycampaign.org and sign up to be a local chapter. So if you're in Nebraska or you're in New York City, you can sign up and someone will reach out to you and get you involved with what we're doing, because every place we're going, we do something a little different. So in New York, for example, there we have a terrible congressman, Congressman Zeldin on Long Island, who has voted against background checks, and we are going to go after him during August recess. Or perhaps in Nebraska, we're going to be doing something different. So we kind of work with what you've got going on locally, but also tie it into the national conversation around gun violence prevention.
Outstanding. Well, it was such a pleasure to interview you, John. Thank you so much for joining us here on Let's Be Real Radio Talk.